And as for the Polish tanks, you can see we'll have that variant, the first variant of A4. Just the turret was modernized and the base was left, I think, with no changes. Speaking about the standard armor, it can withstand up to 650 penetration from the cumulative shell. And unfortunately, this tank may be penetrated by the new Russian shells. The front part of the tank, well, I think it depends on the plate that you have inside the hatch. Also, this lower part, especially near to transmission, has a very thin metal. Here you can see it. It was cut basically by someone. It's not the corrosion, but it's very thin here. Speaking about the armor, I think Challenger 2 is clearly a winner here. And here's the modification of the Leopard 2A5 made by Germany. Basically, they've took the Leopard 2A4 and modernized it till the Leopard 2A5. Speaking about the losses of the Leopard 2 tanks, Turkish lost 8 of them in Syria, and mostly they've been destroyed by the TOW missiles. As it is reported, it was the mistake by the Turkish command that sent those tanks alone to the battle without any cover. There were around 3,600 Leopard 2 tanks produced, and about the Challenger 2, it's 447. So here clearly you have more options for the Leopard 2 tanks, more option for upgrade of this tank, and also for delivery to Ukrainian army. So in general, there is no clear winner between Leopard 2 and Challenger 2, especially if we take the standard modification of the British tank and the Poland modification of Leopard. If you take this Polish modification, obviously you have more heavier armor that may protect the crew better compared to the standard Leopard 2A4 German version. Suspension and the engine goes to Leopard. Also the guns are quite similar, but the off-road capability goes to Challenger 2. And for me personally, maybe I just like the design of the Challenger 2 more, this lowered gun here and two kind of the, how to call it, boobs. So it's looking kind of massive and muscular compared to the standard version of the Leopard A4. But the Polish variant looks absolutely great. It's modern version, but finally for design I will give my like to Challenger 2. It's been confirmed that Ukraine will get 14 units of the Challenger 2 tanks and around 12, also up to 14 units of the Leopard 2 tanks from Poland. Yes, you may say that it's the low number, but we need to build the new infrastructure for those tanks, so it's just the beginning, and in future we'll have many more of those tanks delivered to Ukraine. Maybe even Abrams tanks, but I'm not sure.